Zack DeLoach, the hottest hitter in the country, stays on fire. And he's gone to right again. Zack DeLoach, for the second time tonight, leaves the yard. Can you start 2020 seeing it any more clear than he is?
He's working towards Player of the Week.
Got us 3 up, 3 down in the last 2 innings. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, and he beat the shift. He got it in between the shortstop, who was on the right side, and the second baseman, who was on the right side. He just extended his hitting streak to 7 games in a row, and that is a leadoff.
Bet you there were a few to check this guy out. Leading hitter in Cape Cod. He has been hot to start 2020, and he's going to say he stays hot because he went back up the middle. That glanced off the glove of Barraza, but still not in time. DeLoach will have another base knock.
You get fooled on that. First baseman does sometimes.
Well, look out, train in right field. Zack DeLoach that way. He stays on a tear in 2020, seeing it clearly.
Home run number 5 of the year for Zack DeLoach.
Dirt by this New Mexico State defense over there making.
I think one of the keys, and we got to see it. Excuse me, I didn't. But it's to start with the glove down and work up. And when you get that long hop.
Yeah, for sure.
That is a diving effort. Zack DeLoach. I'm wondering if he's going to try to touch them all. They're circling him home. No play at the plate. He touched them all, but in a hurry. There was no trot around the bag. Oh, drive to right. Zack DeLoach, 3 hits tonight. The homer. He has scored 4 runs.
He's on his way to maybe being the Player of the Week again.
Well, he can't win Freshman of the Week anymore,
No,
so
that's right.
he may look at Player of the Week in the SEC.
That second game in that tournament. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a base hit. There he extends his hitting streak now to 10 games in a row. It's a line drive in between first and second out to the right fielder, Minter. 2 runs and walked 4 times last year in this game against HBU, the Aggies and Houston Baptist, the Huskies. They are orange and blue in team colors, and they just went to number 9. He just put himself a ground ball to the right of second base. The second baseman play. 2 balls, 1 strike, good lead at first base if they go over there again. We're going. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. They will throw down to second base. It was high. The second baseman, Franson, comes over to take it. Lines that one to the right fielder. Going to fall for a base hit. He's got another multi-hit game. Fought that last. That was a good at bat. That's all you can see. Yeah. Fought off some pitches.
East off Highway 80 coming out of Dallas. This is punched in the gap in right center field, running over, sliding, and a rolling catch is made by DeLoach. He can do it all. As Edwards is robbed, 2 pitches.
They don't say trust me, but that's what happens. Then all of a sudden here we got some balls going the other way, making things happen.
Bounced off Gonzalez. Sartori's going to score. The Aggies with 3 in the 4th after scoring 2 in the 3rd.
allowing Sartori to come all the way around.
Going again. Zack DeLoach, high throw. He's in at second base.
DeLoach to put those kind of numbers up. That's
He has ripped this to right toward the bullpen, and that'll find it right in there.
That's just what I was talking about. Boy, he jumped that one, didn't he?
Now
being an All-American, such a, just a great opportunity, and, just something that, I've looked forward to my whole career. It's just a building block, and, it's going to ultimately help me in gaining more confidence in myself and just gaining more confidence in the process that I just continue to develop. I think pressure comes from not being prepared. The pressure ultimately comes from within, and it comes mentally for me. I mean, obviously, you can't control the results. You can only control what you can control, and kind of let the results speak for themselves. But at the end of the day, the individual pressure, it's all a mindset. Every team's goal is to win a national championship, right? I mean, that's the first and foremost, but it's all about the process. And I think that's huge for our team. It's going to be huge for our hitting this year. It's going to be huge for our pitching, our defense. Everything, I think, is going to click this year for us, and I think it's going to be a really special year for us. Our team, our program, we know about the SEC grind. We know how difficult it is to even win a conference. I mean, just being able to even play the same game, being able to play for fun, being able to just play against guys that are top level talent. I mean, that ultimately prepares us for the future and helps us in the long run for sure. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the talent outside of our conference, outside of who we play here locally, and just to see what everyone has to bring to the table, because I know we're all Omaha contenders at the end of the day. Leadership is something that I think you develop over time. Leadership is not forced. It's something that you build that trust and that discipline, and working towards a goal that ultimately helps lead others and helps set that example. That's the way I would define leadership. I think there's a lot of different definitions, but the way I try to lead this team is just to, not try to do too much, not try to be the hero at the end of the day, but more like setting the example, setting the bar, setting the expectation, that we have here at A&M. Coach Childers, he's a great man of faith. He's a hard-nosed working guy. He's a great mentor to all of us, and I think he brings a level of maturity out on us that his goal is to help us, leave here as men. Walking in here as boys, he wants us to grow and mature in our own way, in our own path, and he's someone that I look up to, and just seeing the father that he is, seeing the way he treats his players. I mean, he is truly special, man. Texas A&M, I don't think I could even put it into words. It's a special place. I mean, Blue Bell Park, I get emotional talking about it, you see. So, it's just everything from, baseball, school, coaches. They give me the opportunity, man. That's all I can ask for.
All right, I want to ask you about Zack DeLoach, who leads you in basically everything. I'm not sure if he leads you in nose hair or not, but basically everything else almost. I mean, this guy's just been unreal, hitting .462 through 17 games this year, and was really good at 2 home runs on Sunday. And what are you seeing from DeLoach right now?
I've been very impressed with Zack. Zack has got the things that the average fan does not see. Zack has a work ethic second to none. He's very, very passionate about his work ethic, to his routine. We kind of have this little thing going every morning, and he goes through just to get himself mentally ready and physically ready. He is very, very aware of himself, his game, and I can't be more excited for an individual, because obviously I know it has not been a bed of roses for him his first 2 seasons. I'm so proud for him to have this junior season that he's having, and well deserved, because, again, the work ethic is second to none.
You're going to look up and see the average and see the crazy OPS right now, which is well over 1,400. And you're going to see the home runs and the ribbies and everything. But how about just the walk total and his ability to step in there and take a hit batsman, and he's drawn 14 walks. Only the 2 strikeouts. I think those are the key numbers. The guy always puts the ball in play and finds a way to get on base, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And again, I'm gonna go back to that's a big part of because he knows who he is as a hitter. He understands his swing. He repeats his swing, and it's just about approach. It's about staying consistent and not getting ahead of himself and not getting too far behind with his swing. He just has an unbelievable professional for a collegiate hitter to have the type of approach that he has. Is really, really rare. And again, I keep going back. It starts with his work ethic, and again, his understanding of himself, his swing, and he trusts the process. And you're seeing the benefits of that for sure. Very, very fun to coach him, Zack DeLoach.